Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new 100 overall Dirk Nowitzki, my favorite player of all time. I did gameplay with GOAT Dirk yesterday. We're doing 100 overall Dirk today. Just want to see how good he is as of right now. I don't know. I think he'll be good. The thing about Dirk is this Dirk and all the other Dirks have his own release and his own fade, which does kind of limit like the top tier potential of the card as a whole, which isn't to say he's terrible. I just think he could be a little bit better. I don't know. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. So Dirk is 7 foot, power forward, 99 offense, 99 defense, of course, as 100 overall. Basically every stat is on 99, unsurprisingly. And badge wise, he is absolutely extraordinary, of course. Now, does not have Hoff handles for days. Outside of that, I mean, nothing particularly important that jumps off the page of me that he's missing. Like, I think the card will be good. He's got amazing stats and badges, but I don't think he's going to be special. I think there's several 100 overalls that are kind of similar to this Dirk card in not having the best release. Massive shout out to my boy Spades for letting me use his account for this gameplay, in addition to a few other gameplays I'm doing this weekend as well. Really appreciate that a lot. And I mean, Dirk's animations are not bad. Like, he's got Kyrie dribble style. He's got a great escape, great drag back. He's athletic, obviously. He can do everything at a high level now, and I don't think Dirk's release is horrifically awful, but I certainly don't think it's this great top tier release. It's a bit slow. I mean, it just is 100%, and that does, I think, matter. His fade is unique, there's no doubt about it, and it creates a good amount of space, and it's actually quite fast to the right. To the left, it's not as fast, and definitely, I mean, I still think it's pretty good, though. I actually kind of like Dirk's fade. Now, I have to get more used to it because I haven't used it much, but I actually do think it's kind of fun. I kind of like Dirk's fade. It is unique, and it does create good separation, and I mean, his release is smooth and easy. He can green from super deep. He just struggles speed-wise with the jump shot, so I don't know. I think he'll be good. I'm excited to try him out. He's my favorite player of all time. Card will be fun to use, no doubt, but I think there are better power forwards in my team because of the lack of elite level release in this game. So I don't know. A release is super important. His jumper is not incredible, so it automatically limits how elite he can be, but he's definitely going to be still good and fun. So excited to use him. Let's hop into a game. See what Dirk can do. All right, this is one of the rare times in a gameplay when I am actually outmatched team-wise. This dude has Edie at the 5, Dikembe at the 4, point guard Dirk, 100 overall Clay, and Wembanyama at the 3. One of the biggest teams I think I've literally seen all year. Outside of Clay, everybody else on his team is at least 7 foot tall, and most of them are true giants. This is not a game that I have any chance of winning with regular Dark Matter KP. 100 overall Dirk, I don't think, in all honesty, is as good as Dikembe, considering he's 2 inches shorter than Dikembe, doesn't have as good of a release. I understand statistically he's slightly better as a whole, but I don't think as a whole he's the better card. That's a good quick slip though. He completely threw himself out of the play with Edie, and that got us a stop. So let's see what we can do. Now, Dirk, you got to show me what you can do defensively. This is where we really need to see you perform at a high level, because you do have the 100 overall stats and badges. You should be able to compete at a very high level. And he gets blown by and dunked on. Like, I don't know. He wasn't even in bad position, it didn't feel like. I'm not sure. I don't love that, to be honest, but it is what it is. Burst downhill, good move, beautiful, hit our pop, or Dirk just slips inside to the rim, I guess. Can we get Clay on us instead? I'm shooting a post fade. I don't care. Dirk's post fade. Okay. Dirk is an incredible post fader in real life, but that is just not a realistic playstyle in 2K. It's just not, and it's something I need to recognize, because unfortunately I don't think Dirk is all that great when it comes to this. Switch here, play the slip, that's fine. Get back, Dirk, come up high, help, good defense, beautiful. Get back here, watch the rim run, thank you. Yo, 2K, y'all gotta stop. I mean, dude, that was great defense. I was in great position again, and they call a foul. It's like, it's already 2 plays where it's just whatever. He gets a dunk over me when Dirk's in a good position with Dikembe, and then he goes up with a terrible take and gets a foul there as well. It's 4 points in a row where he's just rewarded with points on a bad offensive play, and that's always frustrating. I'd love to go and really have effectiveness with this pick and pop, but the thing is, I can't shoot over Dikembe, and there's just nothing I can do in this type of matchup to really, I feel like that's a terrible shot, but it's not a shot. I don't know how to create a good shot with Dirk, honestly, is the unfortunate truth. With the way that his release is, it's going to be very tough to get a 3 off, especially against a team like this where 4 of his 5 players are 7 foot or taller, and 3 of them are 7'2" and taller, and 2 of them are Wemby and Zach Edey. Like, there is only so much you can do against a team like this at times. Throw it to Dirk though. See what we can do. I mean, and then you have Dikembe as his matchup, who has every single defensive badge in the game. It's like, what are you supposed to do? There are certain played games where that's just the case, and I think this might just be one of them. So good downhill drive. Finally got to the rim. Dirk gets his first bucket of the game, showing off the athletic ability. Really, just I don't know. Dirk is my favorite player of all time, but he tends to be kind of garbage in 2K, to be completely honest. And this year is kind of more of the same when it comes to that. He's had some good cards in the past. There's no doubt about that. But this year, his cards just have not been great. And this Dirk certainly doesn't feel special. The only Dirk I think that's actually super good. I mean, his out of position point guard, shooting guard cards are good more because of their size at their position and because he's got good SIGs than because he actually has a great release or anything like that. But at the power forward position, especially where he's size is not going to be a big advantage at all. It just doesn't make a ton of sense to even consider using this card, to be completely honest, is what I'm finding right now. Like if I don't know. I understand he's 100 overall, but that just doesn't excuse him having the limitations that he does. Good steal there, gets a dunk in transition. That's big. I mean, we're keeping it close, which is good. I just don't have the firepower right now to compete, especially trying to run offense through a card that doesn't have a release that can get off at all. It's annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, play low here. And Edie's open-ish. I mean, I contested that pretty well. That's about as good of defense as I could hope for. It's only an open still because Edie's release is so good, but that's about as best as I could hope for in terms of defense trying to contest. I mean, honestly, like, oh, come on, bro. How does he touch the screen and then get right through it anyway? Like, that's, I don't even know what you want me to do right now, to be honest. Catch, shoot, whip, KP drills it. That's a big shot and a nice assist. We'll take it, but 10-10 game. It is literally struggle buckets every single play when I score. Try to stay in front of Edie. Edie is faster, has way better SIGs, is bigger, and just everything better than KP. But he's trying his best right now. KP has got to stop there. Unfortunately, Edie gets the offensive rebound anyway. This dude's team is legitimately at a point where I just don't think I can particularly compete. I mean, we're trying our best, but this is a tough matchup. This is about as tough a matchup as you ever get, pretty much. Watch the back door here. Get through the screen. Watch that. Good defense. Stay in front. Good. Nothing easy. Just make him work. Nothing easy. And he gets another dunk. Just runs around in a circle and gets a dunk. He's not even doing dribble moves. Like, this game is the most pay to win it's ever been, by the way. I know I'm generally on the beneficiary end of having the guys with the right size advantage and stuff, but right now I am not, and that is not going in my favor. 4 points, 4 assists. We're doing the best we can with Dirk, but I just can't run offense through him and look for shots with him consistently because of the way that his animations are, and I just can't move quick enough. KP's too slow. He just doesn't move laterally fast enough to get in front of the driver there. It's tough because Dirk got touched the screen and then can't move quickly enough. I would like to come off of this, try to shoot a 3, but I just, I don't know. Just feels like I have almost nothing right now on either end of the court, realistically. Very little hope of getting a stop and very little hope of scoring either right now is what it feels like, unfortunately. Dirk is too damn tired, and we're going to, I mean, I get the shot off, but I think he's going to get the board because, yeah, he's just got way more size. Tyrese Thomas is in the perfect position to get a stop. There's just nothing he could do to get the stop. And, like, this is one of those matchups where you just don't have enough firepower to win. And Dirk is not a good enough card to be able to really compete at a high level in this type of matchup. A guy like Dikembe Mutombo is much better than Dirk. That I can tell y'all right now. No doubt about it in my mind. That's a bad miss, and that's the end of the game right there, unfortunately. That's on me, though. I can't make any excuses at all. Should have made that shot. Would have cut it to a 1-point game. But we didn't really realistically have a chance of winning this one anyway, to be completely honest. His team is too damn good. It just wasn't going to happen, and that's okay. It's not ideal, but that's how it goes. Fading with Dirk. Can't get that one to go either. And that is the game. Tough scene. Only 4 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, a steal, 2 of 6 in the field, though, 0 of 2 from 3. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I know he's 100 overall. His release isn't good, and at the power forward position, there's just not that much value to it. He's not horrible, but he's certainly not an elite level card. I don't know. It is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.